3, 4, 5. Why don't you stand up for me? And who else haven't I counted? We'll count you too. 1, 2, 3. Well, we don't have. Okay. Why don't you stand up for me?
Okay.
Statistically, meaning, anybody know what a statistic is?
No.
Come on. Come on. I want y'all to think, because I know you're Brownie, you're like, that's a big word, right?
No.
Yeah, I know. Kind of like, So let's say if we have 1 in 5 people here are hungry. Did you know that? So the ones that are standing are hungry. Isn't that something? Right? Have a seat. All right. So can you imagine? Look around at the ones that were standing up. They're hungry. But you weren't the one that was hungry. You're always hungry, right?
Look at me.
So, what do you feel like when you're hungry? Do you feel like running when you're hungry? Anybody ever have hunger pains?
I have a bellyache.
You have a bellyache? What else? Are you happy when you're hungry?
No.
Oh, no, come on.
Oh, yeah, I'm hungry. I'm happy.
You're happy when you're hungry?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
how does your head feel?
My head feels kind of fine.
Your head feels fine when you're hungry?
Bad. My head feels kind of fine.
Does anyone have a headache when they don't eat and they're hungry?
Kind of.
Yeah.
So, you know why people get hungry?
What?
I'm going to show you. This is money. Let's pretend that this is good money. I'm going to give everyone some money, right? So can I get some help here? Thank you.
How much?
Give everybody 5. 4, 5. And this is $1 million. $1 million. So you got $5 million.
1 million.
Anybody else need any money? No? Okay. And I'm going to give you a little bit because you're going to be the bank.
I got 6.
You've got 6?
Oh, you have 6 for everyone back
Let's have one.
I don't know if I got 1.
You have 4?
Oh, don't forget about Bianca. Bianca, she's in the bathroom.
Oh, where's Bianca go?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
I got 4 because I gave her one of mine.
You gave her one of yours?
Yeah.
Okay, get it back. Okay, so this is how we're going to start them off. I printed out this little chart. Right?
Ladies, eyes and ears.
So does everyone have 5 now?
Yeah. She has 4.
You have 4? All right. Okay. This table right here, I'm going to give them 5 more apiece. You know why? They
Kyle.
have a better job.
$10 million.
They have a better job over here.
What does this say on
They
the
went to
back?
school and got an education. They went to college because college is important. Yes, you got $10 million. The rest of you didn't go to school. Y'all decided that high school was enough for you. You weren't going to go to college, and that was the end of that, right? So this is about how it works. So at the beginning of the month, you got paid, right? Everybody got your money? Let me see your money. Okay. All right. And you got ill. Somebody got sick.
Who got sick?
Me.
Okay. Give her some money. Give her $1 million. Everybody hold your hand up. Everyone in your house got sick. Either your brother got sick, and you gotta take money from
Take
her.
money from you.
You gotta take money from her. Everybody give her $1, $1 million. Everybody get 1. Yep.
You took money.
Because people got sick. Your brother got sick. Your mom got. Everybody take money from everyone. What if I got sick? That'd be horrible. I know. Everybody got sick.
But why are you taking my money?
Because you got sick. You have to pay your bills.
You have to pay your bills. You thought you went to the doctor for free?
Yep.
No. Every time you get sick, it costs money. Did you know that?
No.
Oh, yeah. Especially if you don't have insurance. We don't want to talk about that. We're going to talk about just kid stuff right now. Okay, so you got sick, right? Okay. So, how about on this table right here, their dad lost their job. They've been laid off for 2 weeks.
Alright, give me one.
You gotta take one.
Aw.
Hold on a minute.
Just you three. This group back here, their car broke down. What happens when your car breaks down?
Skylar.
You
You gotta pay to get it fixed, right?
Bianca?
Mm-hmm.
Now notice this group right here, because they have a better education, what do you think they've done? They probably have a better car,
You're
right?
just pretending.
Y'all listening?
Guys, take the
This group right here had more money to begin with because they had a better education, didn't they? So what that mean? They got a better job, they have a better car, they probably have health insurance, right? So they're good. They got all this money over here. They're doing pretty good. That's all you got, $3 million left, right? So somebody tell me something else that happens throughout the month that you can think of. Gotta pay your bills. Yes. Oh no, we haven't started eating yet. No. We eat last. Did you know that? No, that's the last thing because we got these important emergency things we gotta do first. So let's pay some bills. Got a light bill? Everybody pays your light bill.
How many use electricity in their house? You turn the lights on at night to have light. You cook on your stove. Use hot water, the air conditioning. You have to pay to use the energy.
Oh yeah. So what's this? This is $1 million. Those ones. Okay, hold on. We have water bill. Water bill. Water bill due. Water bill.
Yeah.
Water bill.
Every drop of water that comes out of your faucet, we have to pay for.
You have to give me another one.
Yeah, you have it too.
For your water.
You have it too. You gotta pay for water. Okay.
Here's some money for the water.
Okay, so tell me what you have left. Some of you got 7 over here. You have 1 over here. Okay, you ready?
Because you have to pay for your water.
We
Yeah, you didn't.
Oh, they gave it to me. They gave it to me. Yeah, pay your water.
You know what happens when you don't pay your water bill?
Water bill.
It gets turned off. You have no water.
And they can take your house.
Okay, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Now, we need to go to the grocery store. But before we go to the grocery store, guess what we forgot to pay? What major bill did we forget to pay? Our rent or our mortgage.
For a house. You gotta have a place to live, right?
So the question is, before you take their money, let them decide. Do you eat or do you pay for a place to live?
Pay for a place. Wait, no, eat.
It's going to be everybody's individual choice. If you're going to pay your rent or your mortgage, give it to her. If you decide you're going to eat, I want you to keep it. Okay, they got enough money. You have enough money, so you should pay your rent. Did you pay it?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Are you going to eat or are you going to pay your rent?
Are you going to eat or are you going to pay your rent?
You're going to pay your rent?
Okay.
I can always get more money later.
Gabby paid the rent.
Gabby
I'm recording this.
Gabby, stand up.
I want to.
Oh, you want to?
Yeah, I want more.
All these people, okay, if you paid your rent, I want you to stand. That's the same number of people, maybe different people, but the same number of people that was standing, am I right? When we started this out, which means you're hungry because you don't have any money left, right? You don't have any money left to buy food, so you're hungry. Have you thought about that? This happens every day here, not just around the world, here in Franklin County. Did you know, y'all can be seated, I'm going to talk to the rest of y'all who decided y'all were going to eat and not going to pay rent. I'm going to talk to you in a minute. But did you know that 1 in 5 children are hungry?
Girls.
Did you know that? So for every 5 people, 1 in 5 children are hungry. That's a lot. 1 in 6 adults are hungry, but 1 in 5 kids are hungry. And that's why they're hungry, because there's not enough money to go around. But look at these people over here. They paid all their bills. They bought them some food, and guys, they have money left. So what should they do with their money, you think? Now, you're hungry. What do you think they should do? They should share. And how do people share?
Like you
By giving someone something, right? You share by what else?
Peanut.
Okay. What else? Food pantries, food banks, right? All of you saw me on Friday giving out food to people that were hungry, right? Now, are these people any better than you? No. Do they deserve more than you?
No.
You don't think they're any better than you? Just because they have money, does that mean that they're better than you?
No.
But sometimes people who have more think they're better than others, right?
She has more.
But that's not a good feeling, is it? Okay. Let's talk to this group over here who said, we're not going to pay our rent, we're going to eat.
Yeah, because if you don't eat, you're going out.
If you paid your rent, sit at that table. If you didn't, sit at that table.
Thank you.
Everybody sit over there with them.
Okay. So these are the ones that decided they were going to eat instead of paying their rent. Guess what has happened now? Okay, because you paid your rent. You didn't pay your rent, but you still got to buy your food, right?
But we have no money.
You have no money to pay your rent. What happens when you don't pay your rent or your mortgage?
You lose the house.
And you become what?
Stay at a friend's house.
You get to stay at a friend's house. Do you think mom and dad want to stay at a friend's house?
No.
So what do you think happened?
No, but if you...
You're homeless!
We could go to Civic Site and or you could just eat...
But you have no money.
But you don't have any money.
You could just eat wild animals. You don't have any hunting supplies? Yeah, I
Yep.
do.
You can't buy any hunting supplies. You have no money left.
You guys have no money, so you can't get anything.
These people right here are hungry because they paid all their bills. This group over here is homeless. You're not hungry, but you're going to be hungry because guess what? You don't have a house anymore.
I'm gonna eat you.
You're not going to have a house anymore. But these people over here, they still have money.
You could build it out of sticks.
So I want you to tell me,
Yeah.
how easy
Girls.
is it?
Girls, please pay
How
attention.
easy is it to just go hungry?
Me.
It's fairly easy, isn't it? There's nothing that you think about, but it's fairly easy. Go ahead.
Lose all your money, but you still have food, and then you eat all your food, and then it's gone.
Mhm. So you go back to work and you start the cycle over again. You start the cycle all over again. Give them some more money. You start,
Or you could make money.
each of them. Yep. They keep what they have.
Okay, come up here. I want you to
So I want to
participate
ask you
too.
some questions now.
Right? It's pretty.
These are some myths. I've printed out some myths.
How do you want me to
Because
Do the
46
activity
million
also.
Americans. Did y'all hear that number?
This is for them.
46 million Americans visit food sharing programs every year. 46 million. Is that a lot of people? You know how many people I've seen in the past 8 months? Probably about 3,000 different people. That's just me. They're trying to get this money because they think we're going to get this.
Mm-hmm. Do you girls know how many kids are in the middle school?
How many?
There's a lot.
There's like 500.
There's 500.
Just about 500. Mm-hmm.
Really?
So that's only 900. That's not even 1,000. That's not even 1/3 of how many people she has seen that are hungry. So could you imagine all the kids in our school, if we had 3 schools with that many kids in there, that's how many people she has seen hungry.
Here's a story I'm going to
Okay.
read you. Ray is 8 years old. He has one brother who's 9. He lives with his mother and her new husband. His mother works in a factory, but his stepfather is often unable to work. Ray's favorite food is pizza, and his mother makes it 2 or 3 times a month. Usually they have hamburgers, hot dogs, or spaghetti. For breakfast, they eat cereal. They almost never have dessert, not fruit or cookies, much less any kind of ice cream. The closest grocery store is 3 miles from Ray's house. Sometimes they do not have enough money to put gas in their car to buy groceries. We didn't even talk about gas. Then his mother puts gas in the car and goes to the food bank where the food is free. But there isn't much of a choice of food, but everything is canned. So Ray's mother would like to provide a healthier menu for her family. What kind of food do people donate to food pantries?
Any type of like
Canned vegetables. And they usually have a lot of salt and a lot of different things in them, right? Is there any fresh fruits in there usually? Do I need to take up the money? Because you're getting distracted by money. Okay, so it's payday again. Time to pay. What did we didn't pay last week?
We just paid them 5.
What did we not pay last week? Did anybody pay a car payment?
No.
Everybody got a car payment.
You're not doing it?
Yes, he is.
Car payment. Let's collect.
Alright, 1.
Here, I have 5.
Car insurance. Let's collect.
Just need 1.
Oh, it's time to buy school clothes. Let's collect. Time for school clothes. Oh, look, they got plenty of money over here. They're like,
Alright,
10 million. No, we have school clothes. We have school clothes.
okay, give me.
I need a new pair of clothes because my clothes ripped by a dog.
okay, her clothes got ripped by a dog.
Mine
Here,
too.
give me 1 more.
No, my clothes got ripped by a cat.
Your clothes got ripped by a
I
cat.
already gave mine.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Somebody think of something else that happened. What happens when the washing machine goes out? Has anybody ever had a washing machine go out? Flat tire on their car?
Yeah.
Somebody else think of something else. I'm gonna tell you. What?
My dad had
A car accident. What else?
ran out of gas in the middle of the road.
Ran out of gas in the middle of the road.
On the highway. When we got to school, he ran out of gas.
Ran out of gas. Yes.
Anything about it.
How many of you play any kind of sports? Anybody play
I used to play cheer, softball.
cheer, softball?
But
What
now I
else?
do hip hop and acrobat.
Baseball. What else? Soccer. If you've played a sport, give me some money, because that costs money. Did you know that?
Alright,
Oh no, I haven't played. I haven't played a sport.
If you've ever played a sport, you gotta give me money.
I played a sport by myself. By myself.
By yourself.
You been?
I gotta hand it here.
Oh, no, by myself.
Anybody have a washing machine go out, refrigerator go out?
How many of you do Girl Scouts?
By myself.
She had to get her refrigerator repaired.
Okay, how many of you guys are in Girl Scouts? Everyone raise their hand. I need 1 from everyone.
That's $15 each year to re-register.
Wow. Girl
And-
Scouts cost money too.
Next year it goes to 25.
No, I have to.
Look, they're like, I'll just give you some money. Okay.
I do. I
You play, she plays 3 sports. Well, of course, she comes from the family with all the money.
You got 6.
She plays 3 sports. Okay, how much money do we have left?
1. I got 2.
2, 1.
7. Because I don't play sports.
Okay, guess what else have to be paid again?
I know, but you didn't do something else.
What else do we have to pay?
Oh.
Lights,
Rent.
water,
Oh.
rent. Okay, let's collect.
Water.
Split. Coats
Coats for the winter.
So 2
Coats
from
for the
everyone.
winter.
She doesn't have any money for clothes for the winter.
Alright, here we want.
Me, I want to buy a cat.
You want to buy a cat? Okay.
I'm a dog. I want to buy a cat. I want to buy a cat. Buy a bunny.
She has the money. She wants to buy a bunny.
I want to buy a dog.
She wants to buy a dog.
Alright, girls. How many of you guys paid your bills?
A horse.
We still have not collected. Everyone's paid some bills.
No one.
Has everyone paid rent?
Have you paid your bills yet? Did you give her money?
She hasn't paid rent. She doesn't have money for the winter. She's done.
Ladies, one at a time.
Did you pay your
Oh,
rent?
she's paying. Okay. So,
Alright, pay your
Kylie,
Want me to get more money? He has 2. No, I don't.
rent.
I got 3. I got 4 million.
okay. All right. All right. Now we need to buy some food. Where the food money at?
Oh yeah.
Only these 2 got food money.
Oh, Lisa, you got food money this time.
Kyle has money for food. He doesn't do anything.
Food money?
Oh, good. they're skinny?
Very.
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you get that from?
I seen someone skinny. That was really skinny.
They're not skinny. You think hungry people are skinny?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, hungry people can come in all different shapes and sizes, just like people.
How many of you know that if you're sitting at a table, how many of you had breakfast this morning?
I have a question.
How many of you didn't have breakfast? Let's be honest. How many of you did not have breakfast this morning?
I guess I'll say that I did.
What did you have?
I had
Nope, that was not breakfast. Raise your hand up. Raise your hand up.
cereal.
There are people every day.
I
Now you may have food at home,
those.
but there are so many people every day your age that do not have anything at home to eat at all. Again, I'm asking the question: how easy is it to be hungry?
So hard. It's hard.
It's hard. Well, because you got all the money. But it's easy. Go ahead.
Before my dad, there was someone that lost their leg and they were homeless, so we gave them I think $12 to buy food.
Okay.
Sometimes when you don't you're used to eating junk food every single day, it just makes you more hungry.
There it is. When you're used to eating junk food every day, it makes you more hungry. Now, how healthy is junk food?
And it's junk food candy.
Yes.
Then why am I eating it?
Because that's all you have.
That's why my dad told me that he eats the junk food.
Did you know, out of all the homeless in the America, 1/3, let me explain to you what 1/3 is. Let's count them up. Let's split them up.
It's like
Not right now.
Well, sort of, kind
a
of.
little bit less than a half.
It's a little bit less than half. Of the homeless people in America live in Florida. Did you know that?
Wow, that's a lot.
Did you know we have one empty house in America for every homeless person? There's 5 empty houses. Did you know that?
Yes.
But every one homeless person, there's 5 empty houses. I mean, they don't even have to be homeless. Now, not every hungry person is homeless. Did you know that? Some people live in their houses. They choose to pay their rent like the one group did, but then they don't have money to buy food. Now, how about our elderly? They're on a fixed income. Anybody know what a fixed income is? Yes. Nope. They get the same amount of money every month. So let's say they get the same amount of money every month. The average income for people that are about 65 years old is $483 a month. It's less than $500 a month. Did y'all know that? So that's it. So let's put 5 on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have less than, that's the average. That means out of all the money that all the senior adults are getting, 65 and older, they're getting less than $500 a month. With that $500, they have to pay their rent or their mortgage, their light bill, their water bill. They have to buy food, medication, fix their car. So what do you think goes? They don't eat.
They only get free that. If there's some people that live somewhere that is like full of trash and they don't see, and they're like, and it's like a place that has full of trash and they don't know where to sweep and stuff.
In America? Or just in general?
Anywhere.
There is a place, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's called Logos.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's full of trash, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like people live in the trash. People live in the trash. They make their houses in the trash.
It must stink.
It must stink.
Well, when you're living out in the open, the trash makes a good insulator from the wind and from the cold. So if they don't have a house to live in, they kind of build tunnels in it so that they have some place that away from all the weather.
Jane, who is 12, lives with her mother and her grandmother. Also in the house are her brother Tom and sister Cherry, who are teenagers. Her grandmother does not work, so she does the cooking. Jane remembers when her mother had a good job and the family would go to a restaurant once or twice a month. No more. Her mother lost her job and now has a low-paying job. Before her mother found this job, the family sometimes waited at the back door of a nearby restaurant. They took the food that was thrown into a dumpster. They don't do that now, but some days they have only rice to eat. Her mother's salary doesn't go far when there are also bills for electricity, clothes, and food. Jane remembers the nice restaurant meals with her family and wishes they could do that again. So, how does that make you feel? Makes you feel sad, right?
It makes me feel kind of sad.
Uh-huh. Go ahead. Okay.
That they feel bad because they lost their job.
That's true. So what other things have you done? Because I know y'all been working on some projects. Tell me some of the things that you've done to help feed people, to help the hungry. You went on Friday, right? Have anyone you ever collected food? Sometimes I think the Boy Scouts, did they come around a little while to all of our houses? Did you give them some canned goods? I know sometimes the school will take a collection of.
Last year, do you guys remember collecting peanut butter and jelly? No?
I wasn't there.
You weren't there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I think it might have been some of the older kids were collecting peanut butter and jelly, but then we also had a box up front that they were collecting food for the weekend backpacks for food. Remember that?
And
Mm-hmm.
do you know what that's for? When they do the backpacks for food, do you know who that's for? For what people? Where do they find these people? Where do we find these hungry people?
On the street. Wait.
Where do we find the hungry people?
In houses or down the street.
Guess where the hungry people are?
In the trash. No.
They go to school with you.
Why?
They go to school with you. That's what I want you to understand today. They go to school with you. The hungry people go to school with you. They're not people on the street. Sure, there are people on the street that are hungry. There are people that's in the trash that are hungry.
Luckily they come here because we have food here.
That's right.
They steal food.
No, they don't steal food.
Yeah, I can buy it. But if
They go to school with you.
they're hungry,
Right.
then if you're hungry, do you still have to have money? Well, if you're hungry and you don't have any food and you come here, that doesn't make any sense.
Why doesn't it make? Don't they have to go to school?
I know, but it doesn't make sense, kind of, because if you don't have any money and you're hungry, and if you do not have any money and you don't have any food, then you can't come to school because you have to pay for food. Wait, no, for food, I think.
No. They have free lunch here at school. Yes.
And probably the school can have like a uniform, and they probably won't have the uniform to pay for it.
That's true.
How many of you know that Miss Shayla has a uniform closet in her office? Who all has had to use the uniform closet to get uniforms?
I use it. I get liquid spilt all over me.
So you've used it to change your clothes.
And I used it because to change my clothes because I spilled milk and food all over when I was in kindergarten, all over me.
How many have used the uniform closet because they couldn't afford the uniforms? Kylie? How many have used the uniform closet because they could not afford to buy the uniforms?
I have to once.
Okay. So we do have kids here that use it. We do have probably about half of our school get free lunch because they cannot afford it.
Not me. I have to pay.
And
But
we
there are a lot of kids that get free lunch, even at the high school.
I get free lunch at the high school.
See, even at the middle school.
My brother gets free lunch at that school.
Yep. Did you know that there's still a lot of kids that go to school with you that they eat breakfast at school, they eat lunch at school, and when they go home, there's nothing for dinner.
Well, the high school actually provides dinner.
See? The high school saw that there was a problem and an issue with that, so they started, I believe it was last year, wasn't it? Or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They started having dinner at the school, especially if you stayed after school for after school activities.
And sports and stuff like that.
So did you know that? So you're thinking about people on the street that are homeless. You're thinking about people living in trash that are hungry. No, we're talking about students that go to school with you are hungry. You saw all those turkeys we gave away on Friday?
Yeah.
They were the parents and grandparents of kids that you go to school with.
They were?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw one.
Yes.
That went to school with us. Yeah. I remember somebody else's mom.
Well, you don't have to tell us who it is. But
I saw a couple.
she's in shock. She has the whole, is this real? This is real.
I know.
You don't have to go down the street to look for hungry people. There are hungry people in your school.
I see her.
And then when they check out, when they go to school or go home on Friday, some of them don't have anything to eat until they come back to school on Monday.
The girl that went to buy the turkey is down at home in the 4th grade class. Yeah.
So these are bags that I give out. You see homeless people on the side of the street?
Sometimes, like.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
You see something? These are bags I keep in my car. I keep these in my car. I made these up. I want to show you what I put in them. Anybody know what that is?
Oh yeah, it's for rain, like when it rains and you don't.
That's a neat idea. That's something that they need, right?
Poncho.
So I'm jumping from hungry to homeless. So this is something I give to homeless people. Because homeless people are hungry too. This is a notepad. And you're thinking, why would they need a notepad?
To write down what they need to eat.
Well, maybe they didn't need to write down somebody's phone number. Here's some tissue. What do you think they can use these for?
Oh,
What?
no.
Blow their nose. What else?
Go to the bathroom.
Got some smart kids in here. Go to the bathroom. Ah.
To brush their teeth in the night.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because, you know, you don't want to be talking to a homeless person and they haven't had a chance to brush their teeth, you know.
Oh, because mom's here.
And what else do we have in here? Soap,
Just sit on the bath. Shampoo.
shampoo.
Take a bath.
What's this?
Lotion.
Sunblock. We're in Florida.
Okay.
Deodorant.
They smell good, not stinky.
I'm
Hey,
telling
I have
you.
deodorant on right now.
Oh, this is conditioner for their hair, toothpaste, some more soap. This is, oh, well, we'll get to that later.
Is that pills?
No.
Is that what I think it was?
Lotion? No, not that. I would never pack that. He's cracking up. These are like hand wipes,
Yeah.
okay?
Head wipe.
And a pen.
And a note.
Yeah, need that for the notepad. Oh.
Oh, the shaver. My mom
Did you
had
ever
that.
think about some?
You
Yeah.
don't want to shave so much because if you shave too much, you're gonna cut your skin up.
Well, you know, the men may need it too, you
I
know?
used it before and I cut my leg up.
Yeah, let's not do that again. And this is hand sanitizer. Right, those are
We
great.
need that.
Uh-huh. And this is more shampoo. You never have too much of that. But you know what else I put in there? I put some fun items in there too. Like their lips get chapped from being out in the wind or the sun. So I get some chapstick. And then look. Gum.
Gum?
I know.
You don't need gum. Pretzels. I have those.
And pretzels, because they're hungry. And I usually give them a bottle of water too. But you know what else I put in there?
What? The card.
My card. You know why I put my card? Anybody
What?
guess?
So they can contact you?
So they can call me and say, you know what? I might need something
Or
else.
maybe call.
You're going, how do they have a phone if they're homeless? Well, guess what?
Yesterday.
Because our government is so nice, they give free phones to people who cannot afford them. Did you know that?
No.
You don't even have to have an address. So every month they get so many minutes and they can text.
Or call.
Mm-hmm.
I think the call's actually unlimited.
Oh, it is now? Normally they give you like 100.
So it depends on what income level you fall into.
Oh, okay. All right. And then I give them a little pamphlet of encouragement. You have something you want to say?
Do people that get this stuff from you, when they run out, do they get more stuff from you?
If they call me, I give them more stuff, yes. Yep. There's a guy, because I've been on the radio. Maybe I should come on my radio show one day. There was a guy that came to where I was. He heard me on the radio. He sleeps in his car. His name is Steve. And I saw him the other day. He was voting. He lives in his car, and that's what he does. Steve lives in his car, and he's homeless. He cannot afford to get enough money to move into a house. So every now and then I'll buy him food or give him something else. But Steve keeps me in contact with a lot of the homeless in the area because he knows them because he is homeless. So for Thanksgiving, I'll call Steve and I'll make sure Steve has something to eat. And then Steve will connect me with other people that are homeless that have children. And then I'll feed them for Thanksgiving. What are y'all doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to my grandma.
My grandma came all the way home. Joe is our...
Can you get it for me, please?
There's somebody at the door.
Okay. But are you going to eat?
Yes.
Is everyone here going to eat?
Yes.
But there's going to be students that don't eat. What do you think about that idea? They got distracted by the walking, right? So all the food that you gave out on Friday are going to help people who didn't have food for Thanksgiving. So you made a difference. Even they're looking at the door like, who's coming in the door?
Morgan, go ahead and close it if there's nobody else.
So all the food that you gave out on Friday is going to help people be able to eat for Thanksgiving meal with their family. Instead of having to go to a food pantry or go stand in line or dig in a dumpster, or they won't have to go hungry.
You can eat cow milk.
Where you going to get it from?
You can get from
Where did you get a rat from? I haven't seen a rat since I've been in Florida.
in my basement with a nasty, but I've never been in it. Because they're rats.
I'm from New York. Y'all don't have rats. We have rats like this, with the tail, that pick you up and say, do we eat them here or take them home?
I'll just pull it out. I'll just pull it down.
With 7 blocks. Okay. So you made a difference already in your community. I've had so many people already call me and say thank you for all that you've already done to help them have a meal. So I want to say thank you for coming out and help me on Friday. So did you learn anything today?
Yes.
So somebody tell me, what do hungry people look like? Yes. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Hannah?
They could have a house. They don't have to be homeless.
That's right.
They don't have any food.
That's exactly right. Because 1 in how many kids are hungry? 5. So 5 of you stand up.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down.
Okay. Now 4 of you sit down and 1 of you keep standing. Sit. You stand. You would be the hungry one.
I'll give them money.
You go ahead. So you see how close it is? This isn't 1 in 5 in certain places. This is just 1 in 5 everywhere. Did you know we have over 500 students in Flagler County schools that are homeless?
Yes.
That's not counting hungry. Homeless. And the majority of homeless kids are under the age of 5, which means they haven't even been registered for school yet.
The 0 kids? I mean, the kids that are just newborns too?
Mm-hmm.
I did not want
All right, anybody have any questions?
So what are some of the ways that we can help our community? Kylie. To get help.
What did she say?
Give them money.
Give them money. No. Sounds good. We got these people here who still have money. Well, you can give them money. That is one way. Okay. Food banks. Absolutely. What else?
Victoria?
You can, like, give them
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hannah, did you have your hand raised? No? Okay. Yes?
They can make food for them.
They could. We could
Buy food for them. So when you're going through your pantries, and if you find some cans that you aren't going to eat, instead of throwing them away, we can donate them to the food bank.
And I'm going to tell you right now, all of you go home and see if you have an extra can of something in your cabinet, because I've been getting phone calls all day
I have a
today
lot of cans.
for people telling me that they need a turkey and they still need stuff for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
That's what my dad would potato soup. My dad's gonna give away to the poor.
Guys, just raise your hand and wait till your call's on, okay?
Go ahead. You have 2 turkeys? Good. Well, I'm coming to your house to eat.
Okay. Does anybody else have any questions?
Anybody else have any questions?
Kaylee?
I have a lot of cans of stuff like green beans, potato soup.
Okay. So talk to your parents. If you have anything extra, have them let us know, and then we can get them to Pastor Geraldine so that she can pass them out. Okay?
And you know Miss Jackie gave me, she came and gave me turkeys last week. Did you know that? Wasn't that nice of her? She came and gave me turkeys to give to people. Some of those turkeys that you gave out on
Maybe.
Friday came from her. And some of those turkeys you gave to, like I said before, belong to people that you know.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for helping your community, okay? Give yourself a hand.
Thank you.
So everybody say thank you, Miss Geraldine.
Oh, thank you for the money.